What's up guys, Who Needs Meta here, coming at you with a retro deck profile. Today we're going to be going over my Thunder Dragon Chaos list for GOAT format. This is a really explosive deck that has a lot of offensive options and allows you to play some really interesting cards. So let's get right into the list. So to start, we have our obligatory 3 Thunder Dragon. This card is a light, you ditch it. And then you add the other 2 copies, or you can just add one and then add the other depending on what your graveyard looks like, depending on if you need more lights. But this is kind of the namesake of the deck, and it really allows you to have those extra discard outlets because you do discard a lot in this deck. The other part of the light engine, I know this might seem weird until you try it, but 3 Magician of Faiths. This card is absolutely insane. Getting knocked obviously sucks, but you play a lot of different interesting set cards and ways around it, but you definitely don't. 3 is just really fun in this deck, and it really helps you get to a lot of key spells, and having the extra lights obviously helps. And then 2 Night Assailant, you can loop this because of all the flips we play. You essentially, whenever you discard, you can add the other one if one's in your graveyard, or you can use it to recycle one of your Magician of Faith, or you can, depending on the setup, you can use it to recycle one of your 3 Dekoich. This card allows you to dig further into your deck. This is the card you don't mind getting knocked because you do play a fair amount of darks. And this card kind of allows you to just dig deeper into your deck. And then if they, knock this card, you don't really care because you're 3 cards deeper into your deck, or you're 3 cards thinner. So you don't really mind that happening. The draws do help though. So we do have some standard GOAT staples like 1 Tribe, 1 Sinister, 1 Breaker, 1 Sangan, and 1 Tsukuyomi. So now we go into our bosses of 1 BLS, and another big reason why we play this deck, 3 Chaos Sorcerers. It's just you have so much ability to get into these and get through your deck and just put these out on the board and remove cards. It's just ridiculously fast, and the ability to summon more than 1 monster in a turn is just so big in GOAT format. Just ability to just keep going. For spells, we have 1 that I really like playing. We got 1 Card Destruction. You can really tell when someone's holding something in GOAT. They're like saving it, and you can just hit them with this, and it feels so good. And you could use it to fuel your graveyard of lights and darks for your chaos monsters, which is also really helpful. And because we have things like Thunder Dragon, we'll be seeing more cards because we'll have those, basically blanks in our hands because we're able to go plus with those. And then more of our staples, Snatch Steal, Premature Burial, and Delinquent Duo. Of course, we do play the 2 Nobleman of Crossout. And then our draw cards of 1 Pot of Greed and 1 Graceful Charity. And then the last 3 spells we have are 1 Book of Moon, 1 Heavy Storm, and 1 MST. And then we'll move on here to the traps. To continue with the 1 MST, we have the 1 Dust, 1 Call, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Saku. Great, obviously a great trap lineup. The GOAT lineup, or the trap lineup, is standard GOAT until we get to another big reason why I play this deck. 3 Phoenix Wing Windblast. This card is just insane. Setting your opponent back a turn with making them top deck like a back row at the end of their turn or something like that. And obviously they say you don't blind space in this format. You want to save that. You save your space. You want to save your dust. Well, we have this to remove back row as well in order to continue our plays. So this is just a great way to get rid of problem cards, and setting your opponent back a turn in GO format is just awesome. And then to round out the traps, we have 1 Torrential Tribute and then 1 Ring of Destruction. So that's it for the main deck. I will show you guys just like a sample side deck that I have if you're kind of curious about how like siding works in GOAT format or what we want to side. So I'll just kind of go over that really quickly. 2 Kaiku. This is great in the mirror match. There's a lot of decks that revolve around, removing from play and having kind of a full graveyard. So Kaiku is really good against that. 2 Jujutsu Master. This card's really good against Monarchs. The 2nd Tsukuyomi. And then the Ashura Priest. Spirit Reaper, and then a little spot removal of Exile Force. We also do play, for tributes, 1 Jinzo and 1 Air Knight for any Jinzo for any decks that play a lot of back row, and then Air Knight for the standard goat matchup to go through goats and anything that would set a lot. And then for our only spells, we have 2 Hammer Shot. These are great ways against Monarchs to get rid of those big cards. And then for additional back row, we have 1 Dust and 2 Royal Decree. Go ahead and give this deck a try. There will be some duel videos as we play more GOAT format with this deck and things like that. We'll be adding more and more to the description. So go ahead and give it a try. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.